This is nuts. This is nuts. Let's keep going. Location Nijima's hideout for Michio. Yeah, now we have to get Nejima. From HQ to all bureaus. Officers have discovered the residence of paroled offender Fumichika Nejima, currently wanted under suspicion of criminal threat. We're starting to close in on the ending, but there's a bit to go. Suspect escaped his residence prior to the officer's arrival and is now at large in Sumida City. Suspect is thought to have a fleeing on foot. All bureaus have instructed to pursue, ensuring that he does not take refuge indoors. Furthermore, he is believed to possess a weapon capable of causing large-scale casualties. All officers are instructed to exercise extreme caution in their pursuit, remaining vigilant for signs of explosives and poison gas. Ah, so that's how they're covering up the curse. Sorry, boss, I tracked down Nejima's safe house, but he legged it just before we got there. Not your fault. We should have known he'd be on the lookout for us. We've got officers all over town. It's only a matter of time before we bag him. So, boss, what are we doing here anyway? I figured Nejima might show up. Call it a hunch, but he used this place as a hideout 20 years ago. Fair enough, but will he even remember it after so long? Oh yeah, he will. Most of the town's crawling with police. There's practically no one here. We've been running ourselves ragged all day. It's nice to finally stop and catch our breath. Nejima, where the hell did you go? Remember that mugshot of Nejima we circulated? I think it was from when he got out of parole, but except for a few wrinkles, he looked just like he did 20 years ago. Yeah, no idea how he kept up that weight on a prison diet. That's a stroke of luck, though, isn't it? Means it'll be easy to spot. See, there's something bothering me about that. You've got every officer in the area looking for him, but no one's seen a damn thing. Which makes me wonder if we're looking for the wrong face. Does that mean he slimmed down? It's only been half a year since he made parole. Could he really have lost that much weight in just 6 months? If he has, please teach me his secrets. Well, he must look different enough that no one recognized him when he started working at Kamagata High. Good point, but that means the photo we got are useless. I know we didn't see anyone when we looked around before, but maybe we should check again. Don't bother. It's only been a few minutes. Just take a second to think. Aye, aye. Break time it is. Huh? Hey, boss. I think I hear something coming from the bushes over there. Sure it ain't the wind. Hello? Is anybody there? Well, I'll be damned. Hey, you. Let me ask you something. How can I help you two? How can I help you two, fine gents? Huh? Do I know you? Could have swear I've seen you somewhere before. Afraid you ain't gonna charm anyone with that tired line, old sir. Not even this old-timer. Playing hard to get, eh? My mistake. Anyway, what's your business here? Just enjoying a moment to myself since I got the day off. I like it here. It's peaceful. We're looking for someone. Mind if we ask you some questions? Sounds like a lucky man, sir, to have such a strapping gent like yourself after him. This one's business, not pleasure. I've dedicated my life to putting this guy behind bars. You can say that again. Boss put in so many hours, even his wife and kid left him. Enough, Ariel. You'll set him off. I'm sorry to hear that, sir, but if you glared at them like that all day, I can't blame them. Oh, that's it. The guy I'm after used to laugh, just like that. You sure you haven't seen him? Oh, no, sir. I don't know anyone like that, sir. But with a laugh like that, he must be bad to the bone. He's a nasty piece of work, all right. But maybe he can still do the right thing. You'd like to think so, eh? Ariel, call for backup. You mean that's him? Crap, he's running away! Wait! I'll go after him. You get backup. Okay, I'm on it. His eyes turned brown for a second there. From HQ to all bureaus. Suspect has been sighted in former Yasuda Gardens and is fleeing towards Kamagata Bridge. Ariel, go the long way around. We'll trap him on the bridge. Got it! Give it up, Nejima! Surrounded, there's no way out! Hey now, you really gonna pull that thing on poor old me? Why do the boys in blue get so trigger happy around unarmed civilians? Unarmed my ass. You know what curse you've Packing's capable of. We also know he can't do shit in the daylight. So give it up and come quietly. Can't do shit in the daylight, eh? What do you think I am, some third-rate amateur? I'm a goddamn black magician. No way. Black magic can really do that? Like hell it can. It's pulling that out of his ass. Black magic is from the West, and these curses are Japanese. They don't have anything to do with each other. Besides, if you'd used curses while the sun was out, you wouldn't have given us till dusk. They actually have a lot more to do with each other than you think. Oh, nice of you to take me at my word on that. Now that EY's out of the picture, I'm shit out of options. Good to know. Sounds like it won't take too much to get you to give up. Careful now, I might be desperate enough to just try something. And the kid over there might be desperate enough to shoot. Bit of a wild card, huh? Doubt he can pull off what he's threatening, but we can't be too cautious here. If we try to take him down by force, things can get sticky. If I keep him talking, maybe we can get him to drop his guard, or even talk him down. Just have to be careful not to provoke him. Best case scenario, we get him in cuffs. Next best, we reveal his curse stone. Either way, I'll need some idea of how to get it, how his curse works, or I'll be flying blind. I am saving. I do not trust myself to say the right thing on the first try. Folks are starting to gather. That's no surprise given the scene we're causing. If Nejima's packing explosives, he won't need a curse to cause a bloodbath. These idiots need to get out of here, but they won't listen. Why do rubberneckers always have balls of steel? Damn, his hands are starting to shake. Being face to face with Nejima must be getting to him. With every confidence he won't. God, I hope he doesn't crack under the pressure and fire. If you want to talk, I'll talk, but first you gotta put that thing away. I can't think straight with an A-man gun in my face. Not a chance. You got something to say, then say it. But his hands are shaking. If he squeezes the trigger a bit too hard, I'm done for. That makes things more exciting, don't you think? You two have lost your fucking minds. That massacre you told me about on the phone. Did you mean it? Every word. Don't you worry. Soon you'll have the case of a lifetime. Oh yeah? And how are you gonna pull it off? Like I'm gonna tell you, dumbass. But I'll give you one thing for free. I never had to wait till sundown. I just want to make sure you'd really hate me for this. Pretty sure I hate you plenty already. That ain't shit. I need more hatred out of you. More. Needy son of a bitch, ain't you? Oh, I'm not done. Wait till you see what I've got in store, and for what you really care about, you should be quaking in your fucking boots. That's not gonna happen. It's got enough to worry about without you and your sorry ass in her hair. Now that's more like it. That's the face I want to see. Yeah, that's the stuff. You have the cursed stone on the one side, Reed? Of course I do. Take a look. Oh, damn. That's it, alright. Whoops, better put it somewhere safe. Wouldn't want something to happen to it. How'd you find out about the cursed stones? They don't have anything to do with black magic. Someone else turned you on to them, didn't they? That puffed-up teacher Raishi couldn't shut up about him. He's so desperate for a chance to flaunt his smarts, all I had to do was act impressed. That still doesn't explain how you learned so much so fast. Curses, black magic ain't as different as you seem to think. As far as I'm concerned, they're just two ways of harnessing paranormal powers. You sure there isn't more to it? All that matters is whether the power is the real deal. This curse is very real, as you well know. Joke's on you, Nejima. Don't you know the one-sided read is a fake dropped in with the rest? Oh, give it a rest. I've tested it myself. Use that thing on people? Son of a bitch. When something special falls in your lap, you gotta take it for a spin. I'm just good at covering my tracks. Good enough not to get caught, at least. Let me guess. Go back to your old tricks, attacking schoolgirls in the middle of the night. Ah, so you know about that, huh? One of the brats put up a fight. Not enough time for the other one to get away, so I went ahead and called it quits. Sounds like your curse is a real pain to set it off. Nah, I had that sorted way beforehand. She put some kind of spirit bullshit on me. You wouldn't got a little bit eventually. Just didn't have the time. Way beforehand, huh? Interesting. If you think puzzling out my curse is gonna help, don't bother. Why not? Because you won't be able to do shit about it either way. I'll let you in on a secret. I could fuck up a good few hundred people right now if I wanted to. A few hundred. Yeah, now you're getting it. I could kill one of them at any time. Then I guess we got ourselves a situation. You're telling me your curse can kill people you can't even see? That seems a bit unfair. If you really can do it, why'd you even bother showing up in person last night? I wanted to make sure the curse worked, as I figured I'd need to clean up after. You seriously got your curse locked onto several hundred people? One hell of a curse stone you're packing. Things sure ain't made equal. And of course, you got the nasty one. All the shitty luck. I told you, I pulled a good one. Told by who? Whoops, I said too much. I knew it, someone fed you this info. I don't know what you're talking about. If I press on it too hard, it might instigate him. What's it been, Agent? About 20 years since you've been studying black magic? Have I just given it up for the Eastern curses? I didn't have you down for a cheetah. Hey now, black magic screwed me over first. You can't blame a man for going with the girl who can meet his needs. Screwed you over how? Because your resurrection ritual didn't work? That was the real point of the murders, wasn't it? Must have been rough, putting in all that work for no payoff. Imagine my surprise when I finally found out what you were really after. So you're trying again with the rite of resurrection, taking the chance to spit in my eye while you do it. Tell me, Nejima, who is it you want to resurrect so damn bad? Who is it you spent 20 years chasing? It's the mother of the baby, ain't it? You had a partner. And though you never put a ring on her, the two of you had a kid. But then she died. Maybe she got sick. Maybe she got into an accident. But either way, she left you and the kid all alone in the world. Tell me I'm wrong, Nejima. It's her you're trying to bring back, isn't it? I've seen for myself how many folks are pining in their hopes on this rite of resurrection. And I can tell you this, it ain't natural, and it ain't gonna lead to anything good. So, if all you ever needed was someone to help you deal with the pain, then... God, you're so fucking stupid! Huh? Is that really what you think? That's hilarious. You don't know a goddamn thing. What? Damn it. For a second there, I really thought you were gonna talk him down, boss. Listen up, chump. I'll tell you what really happened 20 years ago. Wait, what really happened? You got half of it right. I did have a loving girl back once, sweet as could be. She knows what she went by, though I couldn't tell you if it was her real name. Don't know where she came from either. She traveled, I think. Might have been an angel for all I know, but she seemed like one to me. But then she got sick, and just like that, she was gone. My guess is it was the pollution, but I never knew for sure. Couldn't afford a decent doctor. My life after that was a living hell. Until I found this grimoire in an old bookstore. Grimoire, huh? I told you of a resurrection ritual, black magic that could bring Shino back. So I was right. Not exactly. See, who said the ritual didn't work? You said it yourself. Black magic screwed you over. Oh, it screwed me, all right. But it worked just fine. What's that supposed to mean? See, the ritual doesn't bring back the person as they were when they died. More like reincarnation. Rebirth. Rebirth? Wait. Oh no. Oh hell no. You mean that baby? Damn right. The resurrection ritual brought Shino back to me. As a fucking baby. You gotta be kidding me. Tell me that wasn't her kid? That was her in the flesh? The hell I am. The little brat was not my Shino. Her mind was gone. She was totally helpless. She didn't even know who she was. Her arms, her gentle voice, gone, gone, gone. There wasn't a damn thing left of her. The hell did you expect? She was a baby. If you really cared for her, you would have grown some balls and acted like a father. Fuck that. I snatched sacrifices off the street for her, chopped them to pieces for her, and that's what I get? screaming like a bundle of shit piss. That wasn't my Shino. Give me back her softness. Give me back her warmth. Give her back to me. You just left the baby to die? I know you were scum, but you really are the lowest of the low. Look me in the eye and tell me that if your wife turned into a baby, you would love her just the same. How could I when I couldn't even be sure it was really her? Yeah, I get it. I get that you're human garbage. Garbage who doesn't care about anyone but himself. So now you're going after the rite of resurrection, hoping it gets luckier this time. Luck doesn't come into it. The rite really works, there's proof. And what happened is if you get back the same results, Yoshino is back as a baby again. Shut up. Don't put that lie into my head. It'll really work this time. It has to. Whoa. Okay, that's a lot to read now. Let's see. Fumichika first began believing in miracles when he voluntarily enlisted in World War II as a teenager, and was the only POW in his unit to survive. By the time the war ended, he was freed. He had learned some English, gained considerable weight, and food he was given in captivity. Upon returning to Japan, Fumichika found that the area in which his parents' house was located in Tokyo had been burned to the ground. His entire family wiped out in the disaster. Starting over from nothing, he worked hard and eventually opened a small general store near Sumida River. Wait, so... Oh my god. Though it was not thriving business, it was enough to put food on the table. Fumichika was inspired by cultural trends flooding the city of Tokyo, rebuilt it from ashes. He was especially fond of books and enjoyed visiting antique bookstores or in Canada in search of rare foreign books in his free time. Of all books, however, it was those of the paranormal and the occult that caught his eye, as he was already open to the existence of such things due to his miraculous return from the war. What was initially a passing interest gradually became a deep fascination with Western black magic as he gathered more information on the subject. Still single at 30, Fumichika tried performing a black magic ritual to summon a partner. Soon after, he met a woman who called herself Shino, though her real name remains unknown. Shino had left her hometown in the countryside where she had no family or work to support her, and somehow made it to Tokyo while earning a meager daily wage. When she met Fumichika, she was a haggard and on the verge of starvation. Fumichika, who felt a connection with Shino due to the ritual, decided to take her in his home. Live most of their lives, the two turned out to be a perfect match. Shino gradually recovered but was still not strong enough to work. Fumichika was by no means a skilled businessman, and if their lives were far from financially secure, but Shino, who had experienced wartime Japan, was simply content to have food on the table to eat every day. The 2 days I spent together, poor but happy. Please don't make me feel bad for the killer. Several years later, Shino's condition took a severe turn for the worse. The local doctor could offer them no help. Without enough money to take Shino to a major hospital, Fumichika resorted to using black magic to heal her. However, it was no use, and she passed away at their home. Her final words were, "I'm sorry, I must go first. I'll leave the rest to you." Fumichika plunged into intense despair. He drank and ate everything he could to distract himself, which caused him to rapidly gain weight. After a while, when he was finally able to walk around town once more, he found himself drawn to an antique bookstore, within which he found a grimoire he had never laid eyes on before. The grimoire contained instructions on the book of resurrection through black magic. The rite required the dismemberment and sacrifice of a young woman, but this great cause only served to convince Fumichika that this would be the spell that would finally work. He embraced the grimoire and let its depictions of black magic consume his heart more than ever before. Fumichika found a destitute woman in town who was on the verge of collapse. brought her to a basement warehouse to perform the ritual sacrifice. However, it had no effect. Thinking that his own hesitation had gotten in the way, he was swift to perform the ritual again, but still proved fruitless. He repeated this process 4 times in total. Each time the dismembered body in small pieces and dumped them into the filthy Sumida River, where they were never found. While cleaning up after his forced kill, a disappointed Fumichika noticed an emaciated baby nearby. Could it have been Shino? So he's a victim of World War II. Oh my god. Doesn't matter. I'm through with black magic. Is that why you gave your grimoire to EY? I figured he could use it. Put a lot of work into getting him to believe in this sort of stuff. Fine then, keep your mouth shut, but I do know one thing. All that about being able to use your curse during the day, bullshit. Just a bluff. Oh? Is that what you think? The back's to the wall and you still haven't used your curse. If you really could pull the plug at any time, you would have done it by now. Now that's the suits me, I know. Fine, I admit it. It's just like you said. If I could have used my curse, I would have. So I did. Huh? Should be a few new corpses around the city right about now. You sure you should be pointing your guns at me when people are dying across the city? When did you? Hey, Irio! Guess I want to check that out. Don't take your eyes off Nejima. Aye, aye, boss. Hey, I need someone over here. That's right. Get to earning that paycheck. If you don't see him soon, there'll be plenty more on the way. However, however will you get out of this mess? The longer you keep me here, the more people die. That's blood on your hands. Bullshit. You're bluffing. Think what you think. We'll see soon enough. Alrighty then. Wait, what? Slit your throat, you little shit! Heck, I'll shoot. Whoa, stop! Don't actually shoot people, you idiot! Oh, crap. Oops. Execute all bureaus. Ugh. Boss. Boss. Boss, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If only I hadn't lost my nerve and opened fire. Oops. Enough. I told you already it's on me. Should have told you to lower your weapon. Thinking that chasing him on the river would corner him was also a miscalculation. Sure, it's possible that right now, sleeping with the fishes at the bottom of the river, I somehow doubt things would be that easy. Think he can really kill hundreds of people? Who knows? I'm saying he already used his curse could turn out to be a bluff. Hard to believe he could kill hundreds at once, even with a curse stone, but all I can do is pray he was lying. And this feels like an ending. Curses on the ones I'd read were only later discovered. A dismemberment whose face, address, name, age, occupation, location are all known by the curse bearer. At sunset that day. Out of 632... Oh my god! Public, resulting in widespread panic. Long and fierce speculation. Incidences broke out, unleashing pandemonium beyond all control. While it is uncertain whether Fumichika Nejima intended things to go this far, it's to assume his daughter Ayame Tono was also killed by Nejima's curse shortly after. And Tetsuo Tsutsumi, unable to bear the public force field from the Babagai. At the very least, Nejima's goal of driving Tetsuo Sutsumi to ruin could not have been more thoroughly achieved. Thus, with his rapturous satisfaction, the curtains close on. Oops. Let's try this again, shall we? Nejima went on to use the enormous horde of soldier explore remains unclear. It reports Nejima devoted himself to his master, a woman called Lady Ashino. Oops. Resume after the conversation. Oh wait, so talking to him will... Shoot. Okay, that's just repeating. Hold on. Oops. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't matter at what point I do here. Oh god, so I gotta go farther back than that. Oh my god, Bridge. Civilians, the curse, da 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 da. The one before that. My word on that. Okay, we've seen all this. Area, if he makes any funny moves, shoot him. Yes. Easy there, hotshot. You're serious? Think about what you're saying here. I really am unarmed. He'll be all over the news faster than they can say excessive force. My boss will take the fall, so that's fine by me. This guy's a basket case. And a damn good officer. Fuck me, you got spirit, kid. I'll give you that. Just give yourself up and this will all be over. Already, my arms are getting tired over here. What? Knock yourself out. Whoa, hold up there. What's wrong with you? You really gonna... just because your arms are tired? You. Like, you're really gonna do it. You're out of your goddamn minds. Both of you. Hear that, Aereo? Let's hold off a little longer. Aye, aye, boss. Hey, the hell are you teaching that kid? He's a natural. Birds of a feather. Guy up. Got it. Okay. I can pull off what he's threatening. I can't be too cautious. Okay, if I keep pressing on black magic, it's just gonna end in revenge. Or, wait, final, did I pick the wrong one? Am I too far in now? Sure, with that gun in my face. Fine. Alright. I'm ready to tackle him if he makes any sudden moves. Okay. Finally, I can breathe a little easier now. That's literally the only difference. He pulls off, and he's lowered his gun. Sudden moves now. But the same thing's going through Aereo's head right now. Alright. So we caught all that. Only for free, you have to wait until sundown. But that also means he actually didn't have to wait. He actually did have to wait until sundown to use it anyway. What you really care about. You know, I said that. Man of my word, as you're about to find out. Curse is the one-sided read. Sorry to be skipping this. Just, I just read all this. Hmm. But he wasn't joking about committing an absolute manslaughter. Yikes. What I need to get out of him now is who's this Lady Ashino. I don't know what you're talking about. And there we go. I mean, I hate saying this, but given that he is someone who is a victim of given that he was involved in World War II, does kind of explain how he may have already been mentally cracking to begin with. God knows what he saw. And then, let's not jump. What happened all those years ago? He accidentally resurrected a kid. This is all the same. Well, he's completely nuts and evil, but he was kind of made that. Yeah, like, something broke him. Wait. For all we know, yeah, that may have been the same person he revived, but because it's a baby, he just doesn't know. This is a broken man. It's really her. Give up your attention to UI. Fine, then keep your mouth shut. But I do know one thing. Here, now we have a difference. All that about being able to use your curse during the day, it's bullshit. Just a bluff. Oh? Is that what you think? Your back's to the wall and you still haven't used your curse. If you really could have pulled the plug at any time, you would have done it by now. That's a suits me, I know. Fine, I admit it. It's just like you said. I could have used my curse, I would have. So I did. Huh? There should be a few more corpses around the city right about now. You should be pointing guns at me when people are dying across the city. Oh, when did you... Hey, Ario! I want to check that out, but don't take your eyes off Nejima. Aye, boss. Get someone over. Ayame! I keep reading that picture. Wait, she wasn't there before! Will I get out of this mess? The longer you keep me here, the more people die. That's blood on your hands. Bullshit, you're bluffing. Think what you like. You'll see soon enough. Oh god, hold on. She wasn't there before. Huh? What the? Well, back up, back up, back up, back up. The hell's she doing here? Crap, our eyes just met. It's bad. Real bad. Why'd she have to pick now of all times? Get out of here, damn it. Book it before he sees you. I need to ask her about Namagaki. Shit. Boss, what are you doing? Looking all over the place. Focus. Damn it. Oh, he's fast. Ayame, get away! Oh, Ayame Tono. I've been looking for you for a very long time. Dad? Ayame, don't you dare, you bastard. Get away from her. Get over. Stay where you are, or she dies. Hey, get back here! Make me. See you around, dumb fucks. Whoa! She took Ayame hostage and ran off with her. After him. We can't let him get away. Due to all bureaus. Suspect has evaded capture at Komagata Bridge and remains at large. He's currently on the run with one female hostage. I gotta say, boss, really screwed that one up. Yeah, we did. It's my fault. All I'm gonna do now is hope he doesn't slip the net. He knows his identity now. He can't run forever. Your chin up. I'm sure the hostage will be alright. I hope so. I can't believe that was your daughter. How crazy is that? Yeah. Trying to get a hold of her since this morning and she shows up here? Who would have thought? What a twist of fate. Yeah, a bit too twisted of a twist for my liking. I think you need a breather, boss. You're not making sense. Does this mean she was the one in the car with Namagaki? Nah, we don't know that yet. Let's see what she has to say before we jump to any conclusions. You sound tired, boss. That standoff must have really done a number on you. Come on, let's treat ourselves to some Mitsumame. I'll put a spring in your step. Yeah, that sounds good. Some sugar might be just what I need to get my brain working. Hold on, boss. Sounds like Patrol just got a message. I'll check it out. Sure thing. Please be good news. Please be good news. Good news, boss. They found Nejima. No shit. What about the hostage? Oh no, they just said to come quick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Damn it. Guess we'll find out when we get there. Discovered in the former Yasuda Gardens, beaten to death. The body suffered 110 instances of blunt force trauma. She has the taiko drum. These possessions have not been recovered and appear taken post-mortem. The location of the deceased female hostage remains unclear. Please continue. You've got to be kidding me. This is starting to get really dicey. It's also starting to get really juicy. Last time I jumped into this one, I couldn't do anything for a while, so... Here. Oh god, eyes. Mr. Tsutsumi, this is Maya Chozawa. So you're the one who the Sumida police was looking for you. Glad to see you're alright. Sorry, I should have told someone I was okay, but I was just so pissed off. Falling right into Hihaku's hands. Got myself into some deep shit. Hihaku seem like they're still up to something. I'll have to make sure they clean up their act once and for all. Get it? Because they sell soap? Nice one, boss. You're really on top of your game today. Shut up. Sorry, I couldn't resist that opportunity. Oh my god. On one hand, I'm relieved that the serial killer's dead, but on the other hand, I'm scared because that also means that the one-sided Reed has gone to God knows where. More importantly, Mayu, thank you for your cooperation with Yoshimi. We'll get to the bottom of it, I promise. Oh, you must be Detective Ario. I hear a lot about you from Hajime. I'll be counting on you. Catch whoever did this, no matter what. Also, you looking for a girlfriend? Oh, Mayu, did you meet with Hitomi? Yeah, I met her at the spot I was told. She's acting tough, but I think the incident with Hajime is really shaking her up. I briefly explained our situation and had her give Hajime's talisman to me. Here, this is what you're looking for, right? Yes, I believe that's it. Thank you so much. Mr. Sutsumi, about this. Right. You should hold on to it, Mio. Not like we could use it as it is. Try to figure out what we'll need to do once we have both halves together. Understood. I'll see what I can do. You know what the other talisman is? Yes. Probably. This is Hajime's last job. Finish it for him, okay? We will. I guess this is the end of the family line, too, huh? All the people who inherited the talisman before him are already gone. His place in back for us. I don't appear calm, but I'm sure she must still be in shock. I'm not sure why, but I feel fired up. It's like we're close to the moment of truth. I think Mio feels the same. Oh, Mr. Sutsumi. I received a message from Paranormal Affairs earlier. It wasn't from Nakagoshi, but I had someone look into something for me. So even the desk jockeys are lending you a hand. Brings a tear in your eye. So what'd they say? Right, about the Onmyoji woman who was in the Edo period at the time of the Honjo incident. She was a person of great beauty and discerning taste, but also shamelessly did whatever she wanted. It seemed to match her personality seen in the resentful memory, the foot-washing mansion. Why do I keep saying foot-washing machine? Why do I keep wanting to say foot-washing machine? So she must be the one who fought with Seimen over the right. They found that her name was Ashino. That can't... Hold on. Then how would Nejima... Ashino, huh? What else? That's all. That's not much help. Oh, but apparently she was quite a powerful Onmyoji. She died bearing a similarly powerful resentment. It's possible that she became a vengeful spirit with a connection to the Seven Mysteries. A vengeful spirit? If any descendants of Ashina or the people otherwise closely aligned with her live today, there's a possibility that spirit awakened and possessed them. Yeah, you mentioned that before, that spirits can possess people who are closely in sync with them. But this of course doesn't mean the spirit's houses her complete personality, her resentment and her spirit power.
Those are the parts which would have the strongest influence.
Since Eamon's descendants are still around in the present, wouldn't surprise me if Ashino's were too. It might just be the desk jockeys. They wouldn't give us info if it was only speculation. They must have found some amount of evidence looking into the abnormal phenomenon or things like that.
Oh, the Feast of Shadows.
There it is, our abnormal phenomenon.
Mio, what do you mean? Where's the person who initiated the curse this time, who we've been calling the Mastermind? They might be possessed by the vengeful spirit of the Onmyoji named Ashino, the enemy of Seiman.
Do you have any idea who they could be or where to find them?
Like, if we looked at them, Mio, would you be able to tell right away? It's like how I didn't realize that you and Michio had fused with your consciousness, Yanko. Common spirits will leak energy left and right, so I can notice them just by looking carefully. But when spirits of a higher caliber fuse with someone's consciousness, detecting them isn't so simple. Oh,
oh dear. Okay.
Sorry, my skills still need a lot of work.
Sorry. Stretch my legs.
Because I don't have anything else to offer. Mio, that's not true at all. You're fine. We'll make this work somehow or other. Thanks. Basically, I believe the mastermind behind everything is a woman possessed by the vengeful spirit of the Onmyoji Ashino. I see.
Is this mastermind also one who killed Hajime trying to get to the Record of Fates, the Inscroll?
Yes, I think that's very likely.
That's how it is, huh? And I want you to catch them no matter what. Where's Ario?
Ario! Ario was nice enough to get us something to drink earlier. Seeing a detective take time for little things, my mind at ease a little. Come to think of it, Old Man Ashimiya... Did Old Man Ashimiya end up getting away?
Sora's already out, huh?
He was cornered, but he managed to take a hostage and escape. That's what I heard on the radio. What happened after that?
So, that's all they're reporting. Here's what really happened.
He was killed? And the hostage is his daughter, whose whereabouts are still unknown?
Yep. His daughter showing up was a huge surprise. Even the boss couldn't believe it. Damn it, the hell did you expect? No one could have seen that coming. Unless you're some kind of cosmic god who's watching this on a color TV or something.
You think the gods can afford a color TV? Boss, I can't afford a color TV, and I'm a cop. Anyway, there's already an emergency search underway for her as a key witness and suspect.
We'll be rejoining the search for her after we're done here.
Key witness and suspect? But wasn't she a hostage? Could she have killed Nejima and fled the scene? Well, it's a possibility.
If we're talking possibilities, I might as well tell them everything. It's very likely Nejima was killed by a curse stone.
By a curse bearer? Oh, it's already evening, so the effect of the Feast of Shadows will be starting to return.
Yeah, which makes it likely that a curse was used to kill him.
Boss, you're repeating yourself. I'll try to calm down a second. But that would mean the inspector's daughter is probably a curse bearer, right?
Did you say something? Maybe I'm losing my hearing in my old age.
Boss, you can hear just fine. Don't play the old man card every time you want to get out of something. We even talked about how she might have the Taiko of Suguru if that's the case.
Did we? My memory's a little bit hazy.
You got a soft spot for your daughter, don't you, Inspector?
Just... it's a little too close to home now. But either way, we have to find her as soon as possible.
That's why we'll be joining the search as soon as we're done here. One more thing. There's a very good chance that his daughter has Michio Shiraishi's talisman. All the more reason to get back to that search. Best of luck.
What the hell has she gotten herself into?
Bet he's making jokes and stuff at a time like this because he doesn't want to stress out. If he's able to stay so calm because of experience, or if he's just that kind of person.
I heard you had a curse stone too.
Yeah, I should give this to you then, right? These things really are a pain in the ass. I'll gladly hand it over to you before it starts giving me any crazy ideas.
So, this is the beckoning light, huh? Alright, safe and sound with me. Sorry, we won't be able to bring him back.
Don't worry about it. He and I were always prepared for the worst anyway.
What the?
What's wrong? Damn. Trigger for the beckoning lights curse is some serious shit. Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I said to give me weird ideas. See what I mean now? How's it work?
I'll leave you a note you can read later. We have more important things to worry about now.
Right. Mr. Satsumi? Does it make it 5 curse stones that you've gathered now?
Should be. I want to get the other 4 under wraps as soon as we can.
Let's see. I have no idea about the Whispering Canal. Someone made off with a one-sided reed, which Nejima had.
Yeah, damn shame.
After that, you said earlier that the Tyke of Suguru might be with your daughter, Inspector?
Well, let's set that one aside for now. We can assume the curse bearers are still prowling around there with those ones. What a headache. Hopefully we can find them soon. Now, is everything everything we needed to chat about? If you don't need anything else, we'll be going back to the search.
There's actually one more thing.
Oh, what's that?
Just completely hypothetically. Hypothetically, what if the inspector's daughter was the mastermind? I mean, she's a woman. Seems like she was after the talismans.
Sorry, don't really understand what you mean.
Boss, come on! We gotta look at the facts! That would mean Inspector Tsutsumi would also have to be one of Ashino's descendants. Oh, that's right! You're just a normal person, right, Inspector?
Unless that's why you're so resistant to the paranormal. I don't believe I've ever heard anything about being related to someone Myoji. What are you hiding, Detective? Oh. What? Grim Sage the Neko, thank you for the raid. I have extended stream incredulously once again. If I shout you out, are you okay with your clip being in the video? Thank you for the socials link. Graveyard raid? Yes, okay. I will shout you out, and then I will take that as a chance to drink some water. Boom.
Oh, me? I can heal myself.
I'm gonna do my clips playing in a video. Cool.
Oh man, hold on.
Oh.
But they're more of a mage, so they got needed. Yeah, now I'm half up.
Oh, cat form, lol. Big huggus. Alright. So, there is a slim... Okay. What? Sorry. I think I stopped by earlier. Yeah, you love this game. I'm so close to the ending that now I'm just like thoroughly invested. You have no idea. It's so good. But, well, if you put it like that, for being the mastermind, it's possible.
Really?
I say possible, but I mean unlikely is what I want to think. Damn it, I don't even want to imagine it. Boss, if we're going to consider it, we have to do it properly. No dragging your heels about it. No, it's not that. Something I never told her. Never wanted to tell her. The truth is, she's not my real daughter.
What?
20 years ago. Well, it's a long story. But when we took her in, she was just a baby. No way. Hold the phone.
Know anything about her birth?
You could say I do, but really I don't know anything. They took in the baby Shino. Oh my god. Ario, you heard what I said, didn't you?
Just now? About 20 years ago? No, boss, it can't be. Nejima's?
That's right. We arrested Fumichika Nejima. There was a baby at his house on the brink of death. That was my daughter, Ayame Tsutsumi. She goes by Ayame Tono now.
I can't blame him.
So I had to take care of her. A baby holds no blame for the circumstances she came from.
But boss, according to Nejima, that baby... it's his former lover reincarnated using black magic. What?
Personally, I think that story's bullshit. According to
Nejima... my goodness. It's hard to believe from Nejima's behavior, but could it really be true?
I've got a few doubts. We have to question whether the Shino woman ever really existed in the first place. There are no records of her and no body was found. Her name never came up once during the police investigation. Even if this woman really existed, I'm skeptical that someone would be reincarnated as a baby through black magic.
I agree. No matter how you look at it, a spell with that effect is hard to believe. Even the supernatural has rules that must be followed. Seems more likely he's deluded himself, not wanting to recognize that a spell he risked his life on failed to work.
That's what I'm thinking too. The more natural conclusion is that the baby is his and Shino's, and that she died in childbirth. As long as we don't know Shino's origins, we could consider the possibility that she could be a descendant of Ashino.
If nothing else, the names are pretty similar. Okay, assuming that is all of it is true for a moment. Ayame getting taken away by Nejima and then killing him. That would mean she killed her own father.
Calm down, this is all still conjecture. But now that Nejima's dead, we have no means to investigate. So regardless of everything, there's only one thing that matters. She's my daughter. As her parent, I'm responsible for her. Nothing can change that.
I understand.
Alright, we should get back to the search. We'll find her and clear up all this.
Yes, sir.
The talisman you young ladies are looking for has something to do with this as well. I'd appreciate if you could help us find it. So if anything happens, please call the police.
We will. I'm worried about Hitomi, so I'm gonna head out to where she is. I'll wait and hear some good news from y'all.
Meanwhile, we've received an update on the hostage situation. 56-year-old male suspect who announced his intent to commit mass murder in Suida City today had taken a woman hostage and gone on the run, but was found by the police in the park at Sumida 4 p.m. and confirmed dead. The weapon the suspect was said to possess was nowhere to be found on site, and its whereabouts are currently unknown. Furthermore, the female hostage was not present. The search for her continues. Interesting. If it's been reported on the news, then that lends credence to her story.
Well then, how should I proceed? This is what it's like to be rushing to one's doom.
Anyways, I should be asking about her side of the story. Her side of the story.
Oh, seems better now. You think it'd be harder for him to keep his cool?
Oh, hi! I wonder what her intentions are.
How is she able to act like nothing happened? It's just how girls are these days.
Watch some Konosuba.
Alright, be safe, big love. Snuggle, snuggle, snuggle.
I'm looking around, making sure I got all the things. Okay. Wait, okay.
Well, it's just like I said, right?
The female hostage mentioned on the news just now. That must have been you. Which means you killed Nejima with your own curse stone.
Well, you said to give me refuge, so I came to take you up on that offer.
What are you planning?
Me? Well, obviously, I'm on to my last resort.
So you're a curse bearer with a curse stone too, right?
Eh? Are you surprised? Yes, I have a curse of my own. It's the Taiko of Suguru.
And why are you after other people's curse stones?
Because killing people's bad, you know? Don't you think so too?
You're right. It's wrong to kill people for the sake of resurrection.
Right? It's not even 1-for-1, so it's hardly a fair exchange. Either way, that's why I wanted to use soul dregs gathered by others. But that didn't work out in the end. No one had the backbone to use their curse. The world's gone soft. With no one mercilessly using their curse in pursuit of their own goals, I had to take matters into my own hands.
I heard Namagaki, that young man you were with, used his curse stone too.
Huh? How do you know that? Creepy much? Are you stalking me?
I may have heard it from a detective I know.
There it is. Cops. Bet you know a bunch. I know your type, people who boast just because they know a couple of cops. But the place is filled with nothing but scum.
You seem to hold quite a grudge against the force.
Speaking of, this guy's really creeping me out. What's the deal with him anyway? You gonna explain? Even the way he moves is all weird and exaggerated.
Right. I haven't introduced myself yet.
No thank you.
You good, bud?
Let me introduce myself. It's hard to talk to strangers. Is it? And you're okay with telling me who you are? Well, I won't stop you, dude.
Hold up. Crap. Now she can use the one-sided read on us.
Is that so? Those are just the worst people, right? Well, there's certainly many who are cold, especially with their own family.
Oops.
In a police family, one is always expected to just grin and bear it no matter what happens. God, I know, right? What a relief you understand. I think we might get along. Oh, well, I'm glad then.
I'm Rikai, private investigator.
Did I ask? But, you're an investigator? It's your job's to sneak around and follow people part of their secrets, right? Oh, is that why you keep probing me with all these questions? Ew.
Guess there's not much I can do to change your terrible impression you got of me.
Hey, lady, why are you working with this dude? I asked him to do something for me. Really? I just keeps looking this way. So, what were we talking about again? Oh, right, Yutaro Namigaki. He's no good, honestly. You're such a wuss. I had to spur him on so many times for him to even use his curse. And even then, he was just pissing his pants. That's why when I take my eyes off him, he hands over his curse stone to someone. Honestly, he's a disappointment.
So that's what happened.
Which is why I figured I had to do it myself. If I wanted it done right, you know? So my last resort is collecting soul dregs on my own.
Isn't your father a police officer as well?
That man is not my father, not in name or deed. Sounds like there's some bad blood there. I've already legally cut all ties. He even had the nerve to act all high and mighty today, and still refused to help me.
You met him today?
Yes, today. Remember that Chief Satsumi who was always chasing Nejima around? Well, that's my dad.
What? You're his daughter?
Former daughter. I cut ties. He never acted like a father, so he doesn't deserve the title.
You know, I heard something about that Nejima guy. Apparently he wanted to get revenge on the chief inspector for his arrest by going after his daughter.
Wait, really?
I heard the police have been searching non-stop to take you into protective custody. So that explains why the police were staking out your place too.
Man, how could I have known that? It came in such intimidating numbers. Wait, hold on a minute. Does that mean that Nejima was specifically after my life today?
That sounds about right. It's a good thing you got out unscathed, or rather, managed to turn the tables on him.
That means legally speaking, it was self-defense. But that truly was quite frightening.
It's self-defense, you still murdered him.
I'd have to go through this. Just for being related to a cop? It's a disgrace.
Your father tried to save you. Have some respect.
It truly is to cause their own child such trouble. I'm sorry. It's okay. You're not the one that needs to apologize, lady. I'm sorry. You just reminded me of what happened to my son. Your son? What happened? My child was also kidnapped and murdered in order to enact revenge against the police, you see. Awful! It's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. Now you say that, I do remember hearing about an incident like that last year. Must have been your son, huh? My condolences.
I can't get a read on her. At all.
About it, although we've met a few times, I didn't actually know your name. I guess we're more like acquaintances now. So when you were taken hostage by Nejima, you used the curse stone in the gardens and swiftly made your getaway? Well, yeah. Didn't really have time to think about it, and at the time I only thought about how to get out of there. And what about now? Could you do it again? Your curse stone? Well, curse stone doesn't respond during the day, but it's evening now. I tried using the curse stone just now, and yep, seems I activated it.
What? What? You're using it now?
It might be a little weak. I guess it's not supposed to be used repeatedly. But I think I could get it to work once more. Oh, is that so? Sure is. I'll give you a final warning. It's already started, so be careful, It started. What started? The curse, of course. All that's left is for the conditions to be fulfilled.
Okay. Time to educate myself.
And Suguru.
Wooden blocks just sound an alarm. Let's see. Okay, we caught that. Okay.
activated her curse? Her curse stones can be used already? Let my guard down. I didn't think it could be used this early in the evening.
Ma'am, please calm down.
What should I do? Should I keep her talking?
Oh boy. Oh dear.
Do you have a light on you? No. If we talk about that, how about we talk about why you're so shaken? As I thought, you have a curse stone too. So you're a curse bearer, aren't you, lady? Yes. I'm sure you've already noticed. Yeah, around last night it was a little too obvious. Judging by your address, I'm guessing you've got the haunting clappers. Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of soul dregs on that table for killing curse bears, you know. I'm well aware.
Did you get soul dregs when you killed Nejima?
Of course. This curse stone was already contained some soul dregs as well. I think killing one more curse bear will be enough for the rite. You can combine soul dregs across several stones? Correct. All it needs is the prerequisite amount. As long as you got that, it doesn't seem to matter where you get them from. I see. Then, you won't mind if I took them, right? Why, my lady. You're quite motivated, aren't you?
Ma'am?
Do you smoke? Well, a little. Feel free to smoke if you want to, please. Okay, I don't see any ashtrays out on display either. There's no one smoke in this family. A little rare, isn't it?
Nobody, I suppose for the 80s, yeah.
Nobody in this family does. Why'd you ask me if I did all of a sudden? Mm-hmm.
Pardon me. Guess I had to sneeze.
Your father, the chief inspector. I met him not too long ago. Oh, really? He came off a little stiff and awkward. Ah, there's a surprise. There's something charming about his seriousness, and he seemed he only cared a lot about his daughter. Please cut it out. It's gross. You don't know anything about us. Outsiders shouldn't butt into another family's affairs. Though he may as well be a stranger to me now. Even if you cut legal ties, you're still related by blood. We're not related at all. He probably thought that I never noticed it, but it wasn't hard for me to figure out that I wasn't related to them by blood.
So you were adopted?
Well, I got curious, so I looked into it. It was all pretty straightforward. I was a baby when they took me in. All they did was raise me. My mother first got pregnant shortly after she was married. But it was a stillbirth. The whole affair left a deep wound on her. My father couldn't bear to see it. It was for her sake that he did it. I was a substitute, a replacement for the child she lost.
You know, wouldn't it be something if Nejima actually accidentally revived the kid that was stillborn?
He decided that all by himself. He didn't discuss it. Maybe he was trying to be thoughtful. So any baby would have been fine, as long as it would have been comforted. As it comforted the woman who hoped to become a mother. Pardon me. Putting it in such a way. It's not easy to raise a child. I was bewildered. Wouldn't you be? After being told to raise a baby that wasn't your own. But she just couldn't abandon the baby either. And my father just left everything to my mother. Never lent a hand. He's so damn selfish. But two of them grew apart. I watched them try and figure out how to understand each other. The sight of it disgusted me. It was a messed up family, I tell you.
Pardon me 1 second. Sorry about that.
Well, I guess my presence was to blame for the rift to begin with. You shouldn't say that. I know he's bad at expressing himself and has his work, but still, that shouldn't be an excuse. Knowing all that, I couldn't take it anymore. It just made me want to hurry up and leave home and live on my own. I still rely on him for tuition and allowance, but that was just normal for most kids, right? I don't want him to start acting like he's my father now just because he's doing the minimum. I'm sorry to hear that. What a brat! Sounds like it was tough for all of you. I'm sorry, you're right. It's not my place to talk about your family. Well, I may have said too much. I think I spilled all that when I don't even know what the conditions are. Could it be that we were talking about something to do with the activation conditions of the haunting clappers? Who knows? Why did you kill Fumichika Nejima? I'm not telling you. I only ask because it does concern me. He was one of the reasons my child was kidnapped. There's not much to say. We talked and he cleared some conditions for my stone. Does he show any signs of remorse over his past crimes? Didn't feel like he did, no. I see. The world's full of trash men, I tell you. I agree.
Why do you say that looking at Richter?
In a way, I guess you could say I put a stop to Nejima's mess for murder schemes. About that. There's no guarantee that I won't do it myself. Huh? I picked up his curse stone of the one-sided reed. It really is something else. Good lord. Unfortunately, I can't use a curse stone that's not mine until it's late at night.
Huh.
Really?
Are you okay telling me that?
How silly of me. I let that slip.
I'm saving. Something doesn't fit right here. I'm not saving over Yako. I'm not saving over that.
So what do you wish, Ayame? Is it really to resurrect Katsushika Hokusai? Yes, there's no life that holds more value than his. Including my own. Shouldn't you be willing to die if it meant bringing Hokusai back to life? Not all life is equal. At least, not to me. A life that can birth art with the power to move hearts is infinitely more worthy. Compared to that, the life of someone like me, someone who can't produce a thing, has no value. That's unhinged. I'm still young, it's an age for wild thoughts. But, aren't you the same as me? What? You got a life more important than your own. A life you consider more important than the lives of many others. That's what you're doing it all for, isn't it? You're right. If I can save my son, I couldn't care less about my life, or the lives of others. Who's unhinged now? I'm a mother. It is what it is. Dang, the feelings of a proper parent are something else. But if that's your wish, then what do you plan on doing if you don't get your wish? Oh, I haven't thought of it. I might just keep on trying to bring Hokusai back some other way. You really are obsessed. You and Hihaku's chairwoman might be cut from the same cloth. Who's that? She's an all-powerful vortex of obsession turned to a yokai-level proportions. You're saying I'll end up like her? Are you looking forward to such a future? Yeah, I'd rather not have to wait till I'm old and creaking. I want it to happen now. I'll put my life on the line for Hokusai. Listen, Ayame, I have something to ask you. No. The answer is no. The curse stone in your possession. I'm not giving it up. You're right. We're both made of stronger stuff than that. You're not giving it up. And neither am I. You know full well, right? There's no room left for negotiation here. You're right, there's not. Gotta be kidding me. Tried to use your curse just now. Seems I didn't meet your curse's conditions. What if it was smart to secretly toss the lighter I was carrying earlier? When did... You made a mistake when you decided to ask me about smoking. If a source of fire is a condition of your stone, then you won't see me falling for it now. You wasted your chance with all this chatter. All you need to do is activate your curse first. I brought everything Nejima had on him, including the lighter he was holding. But it's over now. Yes, I concede. Alrighty. With your cards on the table, you're all out of options. It might be possible for Mr. Investigator here to pin me down by force. He's not going to do that, is he?
Correct. I won't take the risk. How well your curse's conditions are unknown.
Coward. I came to kill you and acquire your soul dregs, but after hearing you out, I got a question for you. Why don't you just give up on the right of resurrection? You said it was your son, right? The one you want to bring back? But haven't you done enough? I'm sure your son is content knowing you cared for him this much. I'm truly willing to die to resurrect Hokusai, but you can't say the same, right? If you're going to bring your son back, you have to be alive as well, right? In fact, what you really want is for both of you to live. Yes. Well, even if you both lived to see it, your son would grow up knowing you for who you are. Someone who stole lives of others to bring him back. You'd be putting the burden of shouldering all the lives sacrificed for him on his little shoulders. Are you really okay with that? If you didn't even think about that, then what you're doing is not for your son. It's for yourself. Aren't you just bringing him back to fulfill your own desires?
That's not... Ma'am, what she's saying may be harsh, but holds a kernel of truth. Don't reduce yourself to nothing but a mother who would sacrifice anything for her son.
But that's not...
We discovered the truth behind his kidnapping. Next, you should take some time to come to understand your own feelings. I'll help you every step of the way. Getting to the heart of the things is what an investigator does.
What will you do?
Ma'am, if you relinquish your curse stone to a curse bearer, you will no longer be a curse bearer. You won't be a target anymore. Ayame's given you a chance. Think hard, then give your answer. Give it up.
Very well. Here. Glad you could see reason.
Ma'am, you made the right choice.
Dang, you really didn't collect any soul drakes, huh? Promised myself that if I ever used it, it would be only once. But in the end, it didn't come down to numbers. So they need to be carrying a flame. Seems pretty practical. Well, I'll be taking my leave then. There's no point in going after you for soul drakes, so I'm off to the next curse bearer.
Do you know who remains? Speak as if you already figured it out.
I got a pretty good idea from our talk. What will you do? You plan to stop me?
Wait. Oh, that's it. We're not done with this though, huh? Alright. Alright, so this basically would be it. I think this is the turning point.
Your address, da 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 da. I see, then.
Ma'am.
Huh?
Ma'am, please, think this through. Oh dear. Oh. Ma'am, why?
It was the only way. Victor, could we settle any outstanding tabs now?
Yeah, sure. Some days later. I'm Amori. You got a moment?
Of course.
What is Richter? Who's on Mamori? I was just curious. Have you heard the legend of the mother who prayed to the Sumida River and resurrected her dead child?
What are you on about? Oh, wait.
The mother searched so desperately for her abducted child that she lost her mind. Her son was found dead in Sumida River, so then she built a mound and continued to pray until her son somehow emerged from the mound back from the dead, so the legend goes. I heard it's being adapted into a null play too.
Interesting. And?
Well, it's had me thinking that legends really do exist.
Sorry to ask again, but what are you on about?
I do.
Ah, there we go.
What? Oh. Ma'am? Damn. Did you feel the conditions?
She sure did. Okay, it's time for a beatdown. Jeez, why'd you try to hide it now of all times? I wouldn't have come if you weren't a curse bearer.
Oh, whoops. Ah, stop!
Too bad, she's already dead.
This is horrific.
I'll be taking her curse stone. Whoa, huh? How many clappers need? Source of fire? That was a close one.
Okay, so that's where it's different.
You're not a curse bearer, so I don't have any reason to kill you. But I won't show you mercy if you're gonna try and capture me. So what'll it be?
Still don't know how our curse works. It's too risky to make a move.
Your employer's already dead anyway, so there's no reason for you to go out of your way to arrest me, right?
Still do my duty as a citizen to report you, you know.
What a surprise! This is when you decide to suddenly show your side of righteousness? The same thing, you know. There's no clean hands when it comes to soul dregs. Well, looks like you don't have anything to say about that. I'm taking my leave then. Bye-bye!
And so,
upon killing Haruishima, a fellow curse bearer, Ayame Tono obtained more than enough soul dregs for the rite of resurrection. However, it turned out that resurrecting someone who died a long time ago required an even larger amount.
oh my god.
To fulfill her heart's deepest desires, she'd need to harvest more. So, she waited for the suns to set when the Feast of Shadows effects were at its peak. She used the one-sided reed to curse the stone she had stolen. Curse was stolen from Fumichika and Nijima. Kill all those who personal information she knew, started with those who mattered least to her. About the one-sided reed. Many of them were random men, gullible and disposable, drawn by the lure of a female university student. One noteworthy victim among them was Tetsuo Tsutsumi, who, being a curse bearer himself, was promptly targeted for soul dregs. Tsusumi's death threw the investigation efforts into disarray, allowing Ayame to evade capture. Afterwards, she acquired various address registers and phone books, systematically killed the people listed on them. Unsuspecting.
God, she's worse!
Yikes! Okay, Well... Well, do I continue recording this and just call it a finale? Like, final, honest question, is this next panel the last one? Because this feels like the end. To an end, and so in time the killing stopped. Thanks. You still got a few more scenes to go. Oh, God. Oh, just burst onto this art scene. Introduced herself as the mysterious Mad Paintress. Made her fame grow quickly, and she presented one incredible work after another. Almost as modern reincarnation of Katsushika Hokusai, she quickly made her own mark on history. Good lord, you've still got a few scenes to go. Stream's been going well. I hope stream. Apparently I still have a little bit to go.